Good morning, everyone, and welcome once again to Wacky Wednesday. Today is 2nd of October, Gandhi Jayanti Day. Today, we commemorate the birth of a great Mahatma Gandhi, who gave us the mantra of non-violence. Non-violence is much needed in our today's war-torn world. When we think of Gandhiji, a particular image comes in our mind. A fruggily dressed, frail man weaving on the spinning wheel, the Charka, as he's addressing a big audience. In one frame, he gives us so many dynamic messages. His frail frame tells us that it's not our physical strength that is important, but more important is the determination and dedication at our mental level, which helps us achieve anything that we set our eyes on. His fruggily dressed frame speaks of empathy for those who do not have enough to wear. In that sense, it supports the minimalistic movement. The charka, or the spinning wheel, became the icon of self-reliance. Self-reliance at a personal, community and a national level. And the hand-woven or homespun fabric, khadi as it came to be called, became the epitome or the symbol of the Swadeshi movement. Swadeshi, homegrown, my homegrown movement. Khadi has staged a comeback on the fashion ramps. Many fashion gurus have brought it back so beautifully in their fashion wear. It can be worn casually as I'm wearing it today, or you can wear it in a celebrity way. But today, I'm going to focus on the handspun khadi pancha or khadi towel. This is not just a symbol of the Swadeshi movement of yesteryears, but is a symbol of saving your health and the environment. How? Wait a bit. First, let us focus on what most of us usually use in our homes. So this is an easy dry towel. It is easy dry because it has a synthetic fiber, and hence it can sometimes act as an irritant to our allergic skin. Not only that, it doesn't absorb easily. So in a hot humid climate like Singapore, I don't think it's of much use. So now let's focus on this towel, which most of us use. This towel, by its weave, has a texture which has fibers in an uneven way. Yes, these fibers are great for body brushing. But let me tell you something. Overuse, this towel becomes rough. And then we have to use fabric softeners to soften this towel. Now, fabric softeners are chemicals at the end of the day, and they would pollute our water bodies, wouldn't they? Not only that, as we use this more and more, the fine fragments of our skin stick in these microscopic ridges. These in turn then would breed infection unless we hot wash these towels. Using a hot wash, whether for hand wash or in our washing machines, would put a strain on the electricity bill and electricity at large. Not only that, it would need a lot of water to wash these towels clean. Now that again consumes a lot of water, and we are all about saving water today. To dry this towel, the dryer would need to consume more electricity, and if you were to dry it on your clothesline, it would take a long time. Well, we are saving electricity, aren't we? So we would have to rethink this towel. Now let us compare this towel with our simple khadi towel. The khadi towel, because it is hand woven, has an even texture. And overuse, it becomes softer and softer. In fact, in India, grandmothers and mothers use the overused towel to wipe babies because it's so soft and tender on their delicate skin. Now, because this towel has no rough edges, there's no question of skin fabric fragments being stuck in it. So, You don't need to use a hot wash. And even if you were to use a hot wash for hygiene purpose, it would need very less water. And since it is so thin, it hardly takes any time to dry in whichever kind of climate. But if you're saying, oh no, in my climate it doesn't dry, well, you can use the dryer, but you wouldn't need to use it for a long time, thereby conserving on your electricity bills. Right. Now let us focus on the dyes. The dyes that are used to dye these towels are sometimes chemical dyes, and they again would harm the water bodies. Whereas most of the dyes which are minimally used in a pancha or a hand woven towel are vegetable dyes, natural dyes, which seldom harm the environment. Not only that, chemical dyes are very irritating to a tender allergic skin. Then this towel is definitely not going to irritate a tender and allergic skin. Now let us focus on those who have skin ailments, eczema, psoriasis, hydradenitis, and many such skin conditions ail, especially those who live in hot humid climates like Singapore. Eczemas are of wet or dry variety. Psoriasis is dry. Well, when the eczema is wet and the skin oozes serum, when this kind of towel is used, the fibers stick in the sticky serum and can be very difficult to remove and painful at times. Also, the flakes in a dry eczema or psoriasis, sometimes when you're wiping yourself, these fibers get stuck in it and peel it rather harshly, leaving bleeding surfaces. This towel, on the other hand, doesn't do any of these things to the skin, so can be used safely with those who have any kind of skin conditions. Now, let us focus on an environmentally conscious traveler. Since this towel is so very, very light, it can be actually bundled into tiny little bundle. See, you just roll it up in a very, very, very tiny bundle, which you can tuck in the corner of your bag or your backpack. So when you do travel and you land up in your hotel or your backpacker's hostel, you don't have to use the towels provided by them. Do you know hotels, whichever kind they are, consume a lot of chemicals and water to keep the towel clean? If you carry your own towel and wash it, that would be the first step in self-reliance, and you would save a whole lot of water and chemicals that the hotel would use. Wouldn't that be a win-win situation for the environment and for you? Not to speak about the hygiene that you would conserve by using your own towel. Now, do you see how this simple Khadi towel can be a great tool to save your health and that of the environment? Now, next time you go to India, don't forget to bring back a Khadi towel. Also, Khadi Gramodyog or the village industries of India support the underprivileged people who are working hard to come up in their life. Buying one towel or many more would be your way of giving back to society and those who are trying to come up in their life. So if you're an Indian, do go back and buy these towels, and if you're not, reach out to your Indian friends. They will be more than happy to get you back a gift of a Khadi towel next time they visit their home country or hometown. On that note, dear friends, I would like to say a very happy Gandhi Jayanti, and let's be self-reliant today. But before I go, I can see some of you have a question popping on your mind. Hey, Dr. Priya, you've been talking about saving the environment from chemicals. What about you? We see you have rebonded your hair. Isn't that a chemical treatment? Doesn't that damage the environment? Of course it does. Rebonding, perming, coloring, highlighting, everything damages our environment. Then why have I done it? Well, I would like to keep that as a suspense to be broken in our future videos in a due course of time. So do watch us if you want to know why have I done this, though it has harmed the environment. And on that note, if you have liked our video today, do share it, because sharing is caring. wish you all once again a very happy, healthy, self-reliant Gandhi Jayanti. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.